Right, time to look at some scalping. Not done any for a while, but nothing's changed in several years for me, so it's just the same old routine. You get the graph, have a look where the price has been. You see this one's just been steadily back from 7 right the way down to 3.7 now. This one's nice and flat for us. That's much better for trading the way I trade. This third favourite's drifted and the fourth favourite's drifted as well. And this last one has just gone between 10 and 12.5, so it'll tell us where it's been but not where it's going. We really want to look at the ladder for our scalping. You see this favourite's been backed and backed and backed all day, and this second favourite's at the top of its range there. Bit of money above it, waiting to back it a bit higher. This third favourite is around the middle of its range, so can't do a lot with that. This fourth favourite's right at the top. And this fifth one looks alright. We can put a trade in here. You see it's right at the bottom of its range there at 10. And there's good money at 10. So we can jump above that at 10.5. And if it gets matched, we'll just jump in at 11. But this favourite seems to have hit the bottom there at 355 and just popped up. So I'm going to do a lay on it, thinking it might pop back up for us. And just off screen there, the other one, I've just gone and put a back bet in at 11. The lay bet was matched. So you see the fourth favourite there's come down, but I wouldn't want to be laying it anything above 8.6. This one's at the top of its range, this second favourite. So I just want to see if it's going to level out and come back down. This favourite, the very bottom of it, you can see there's just 3.5, 3.55, and it's levelled out there at 385, 380. It's coming back down. So I've put a couple of bets in at 375 and 370, and see if it'll push back down to us here. You see it's just not going to go any higher there. It seems to have found a nice little point. There's big bet come in at 370 and it's disappeared again, so someone's trying to push it down. We can look to get out here at 355. I'm just waiting for the money to disappear. I don't want to put the bet in too early, because it seems as soon as you put the bet in, the bots drive it up the other way. So I tend to not put those exits in sometimes until I'm ready to have them matched. So now we just do the same thing again. It's at the bottom there. Look at the money at 350 holding it there. So I'm quite happy to lay this at 355, thinking it's just going to hit that bottom, go back up to 375 and bounce around between there for the next 7 minutes. So that's what we'll try and do. That seems to be about where it wants to stop. And there's good money there at 65, but I'm going to try and get in at 360 if this gets matched. There we go, straight in. Get in front of that 1100 at 365. Sometimes the price can just move against you while you're waiting for your bet to get through the queue. So if there's a chance to jump in front of it all, and it means getting one tick instead of two, I'm happy to do that. So just watching that 200, I'll go and drag that other horse over. You can see that both bets have matched now at 10.5 and 11. So we'll just focus on this one for now. Just watching that 200, and you see as soon as it goes, I get in at 3.6 to try and get in as fast as I can to get to the front of that queue. Because there could be £400 in front of me now, because there's 634, but I might be in front of some of it. I'm getting matched now, so that's nice. You see it's just nice and flat there at 355, 360. The backers don't want to drive it any lower, and the layers don't want to lay it any higher really, although there's a few gone in there. Pushed it back up to that high point again, 375, 370. So we'll just keep doing the same thing. Nothing going on the other horses. There's no great movement, so there's no indication that this is going to fly off in either direction. Still got 4 minutes to go. So we may as well look at that 375 price again as sort of being the top. See, it hits it and then they start pushing it back down right there. So if we get a bit of money coming in for it, it might go one tick higher there. Yeah, they're not letting it go any higher. So I'll get in at 380 and 375. There we see, as soon as you put the money in, the bots go against you and drive it down. That's just the way the markets are going these days. It picks up weight of money, and if it goes over a certain point, they start driving the the money one way. If they disappear, it'll probably come back up again. But just see if we can get that bottom one match down there. We're going to even that up because we had a bit of extra money on that one, that extra £5 for hedging. So now we've actually got no positions in the market. We've made £19 and it's gone back up once we've taken that money out to hit that 375 again. So we'll see if we can hit it once more. Jump in there, 375. And just getting the mouse ready at 370. There we go. So we got that match. They've pushed it up a little bit high. Now we're into the 2 minute mark. So starting to get a bit of movement, but I don't think it'll go much above 4. That's the next crossover point there where the backers will think it's value. So we're going back at 390. We've got £3 match, but once again, you put a bet in and they go against you. But that's fine. That's what we want. We want to get this matched at 370. And that'll just about do it. So there we go. We're all matched. Cancel that, 197. And with a minute and a half to go, if you've done that, there's no need to risk doing any more and giving it back. I mean, we've done one trade on that other horse. We've made 21.85. You see, Live Dangerously, we did the one trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, or 5 trades in hedging on the favourite. And we've made 21.85. So that's how I do scalping pre-race on the UK markets.